Mr. Hatz already mentioned the Passat CC. This revolutionary car had a very special role as the vehicles of the Olympic Games in Beijing. And now, I'm proud and happy to welcome Dr. Ulrich Hackenberg, member of the Board of Management of the Volkswagen brand, in charge of development, on stage. Please welcome and join me on the stage. Hackenberg, you drove the Passat CC on the roads of Beijing. What is so special about this car?
Yes, first of all, let me say hello to everybody here. I'm very happy to be here after a long trip from Germany. Yes, what is special on this car? I think, first of all, this car is a really true zero-emission car. And together with our Chinese partners, we are very proud of this Passat, developed jointly by Shanghai Volkswagen, together with the Tongji University and the Volkswagen Group Research. We had 20 Passat CC at the debut on the roads of Beijing during the Olympic Games, and they drove with great reliability. And on this picture on the screen behind me, you can see me shaking hands with the Chinese Minister of Science and Technology. And I drove those cars also at Beijing for long distance in the Beijing roads. And I can say it was really fun to drive. It was very pleasant, and I was very surprised by myself. Now they are here, and they are here to prove their performance and be tested on the streets of California.
Yeah,
together with our other fuel cell cars.
Okay, Volkswagen is a green brand, as we mentioned, but it's also sporty and successful. And now we are curious to hear more about that, so I'll leave you the stage for you.
Thank you, Peter. Ladies and gentlemen, Volkswagen promises joy of driving in motorsports and also in serial production alike. That people really enjoy our cars is proven by this year's very good sales figures. As a brand that boasts the highest volumes in the entire group, Volkswagen delivered 2.8 million vehicles worldwide between January and September. Despite unfavorable macroeconomic conditions, the Volkswagen Group grew in the first 9 months of the current financial year in terms of deliveries, turnover and profit, and considerably improved its operational results by 15% to around $7 billion. For the ongoing year, we anticipate surpassing the results of the previous year for the entire group, and we will be establishing ourselves again as a local manufacturer on the American market. The construction of the new factory in Chattanooga, Tennessee has just begun. We are investing $1 billion on the location and creating around 2,000 new jobs. Our goal for the Volkswagen Group is to be continuously successful in the future. To reach this objective, we are supported by technological innovations which set standards and are well received by our customers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about our world premiere. The subject of motorsports and technological development are quite close to each other. High-end technology is often tested in car racing at Volkswagen. For example, we tested clean diesel technology on the racetrack in the Volkswagen Jetta TDI Cup before we launched this efficient and clean TDI technology on the road in the United States. A lot of technological innovations are frequently tested in motorsports before they go into production, as was the case with the DSG, our direct shift gearbox. Whether it be the 24 hours race on the Nürburgring in Germany with the new Volkswagen Scirocco, or the 14 days Dakar rally with the Volkswagen Race Touareg, Volkswagen's current motorsports program includes activities in the United States, in Europe and also in China. But coming back to the clean diesel technology, a 170 horsepower 2-liter TDI engine transports a message of clean diesel technology better than any other racing series. But we are testing TDI also to the absolute extreme. Volkswagen is facing the challenge of the most popular off-road competition in the key markets of the United States, the legendary Baja 1000. If the Dakar rally is considered to be the world's hardest rally, then the Baja 1000 in Mexico is the most unusual event of all of them. Gravel roads, eroded riverbeds, trail sections, sand and more than 400 teams. Last year at the Baja 500, 2 race Touaregs covered the entire 420 miles without a single refueling stop, and that caused a sensation. And it was Mark Miller who set the steering wheel then. And tomorrow at this year's Baja 1000, he will be starting again for Volkswagen. His Baja race Touareg is equipped with an efficient and powerful TDI engine, and we are talking about a 12-cylinder, 5-liter diesel engine with 550 horsepower and nearly unlimited torque. I think that's fun to drive. Now it's time to unveil our star. Please look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of the LA show, Mark. Welcome on stage. Just go to the on my left side. So, Mark Miller and his co-driver, Ryan Asiero. Please welcome, join us again. Please come on the left side here. Yeah, Mark, you already tested this car. A huge car, looks very powerful. What was your first impressions about it?
The car is it's real muscle, man. Pockets plenty of power.
Plenty of power and feeling by steering on the rough track?
Oh, it's unbelievable. You really, you can't explain it in words. It's very similar to an airplane, except that you're at ground level, and it's really absolutely amazing.
You know, I'm the combination of a person, a guy who is responsible for car development and a passionate race driver as well, as we have seen in the video. And if I ask you, with an off-roader, what is the important thing on developing such a car?
Yes, for such a race, it's very important to have power, performance, to have a good car, to have a good engine, and to have an efficient engine, because to make a stop for a pit stop takes time, and that's a very important point also for this rally. And you need a very good driver, and we have both of them here. One question of mine: did you spring the same length as we did in our taxi drive 5 weeks ago? Or?
Well, you know, traction, it only occurs on the ground, so we try to keep it level, but we have some 40-meter plus jumps on our test track, and it seems to take these quite nicely.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was mighty. I went with him in the car, and it was very great. I was very fascinated. Thank you.
So, thank you guys for coming here, and I would like to invite 2 more persons on the stage. First of all, Mr. Fish. He is responsible for the most toughest event in the US, I think, and he will be the guy to see our guys competing. Welcome on stage, and maybe we join the car a little bit close, and I ask also Mr. Wolfgang Hatz, join us on stage for the final pictures on our world premiere. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to come to the Volkswagen booth. I hope you enjoy your day, and take your time, take the pictures, and again, enjoy your day. Thank you very much.